Hi, good morning everyone. I am Weizang from Group 6. Our group have Goshunda, Tanyan Wai, Lim Yiming, and Ku Chenhua. In this presentation, I'm going to talk about the significance of investigation about online learning from ICP students. Based on the result of this survey at INTI University and College through an online questionnaire form, we can learn about the opinion and feedback of ICP students regarding their learning experience during the pandemic. Our group surveyed it in a different type of questions such as whether a student study feeling or efficiency of learning through the online class. At the same time, this will increase the teaching quality and precisely meet the expectation of the ICP student. In this education department may refer to this information to begin changing and improving the teaching technique of the school prior and developing a more complete online course ecosystem. I would like to give the stage to Yan Wai to talk about the procedure. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Tan Yen Wai. Today I'm going to present about the procedure. First of all, to make sure the reliable of data, we are consider thinking the question regarding with our topic. The Google form would sort out the data showing by the chart form. So it helps us easily to take a look for the data from our questionnaire. Since the other data would be presented in the text form, when we done all of the work above, we would like to start preparing our group presentation video and publish it on YouTube channel. Inside the video, we will record it by using QuickTime and make a PowerPoint slide to abandon our content. In the end, I will pass it to Gosunda.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shunda, and I am from Group 6. And in this part, I'll collaborate with Chenhua to introduce what kind of data type we get during this investigation. So let's start. As we can see here, the aggregate of the response just have 38, and as a report, it was very small of number. But fortunately, we have reached the number of participants of the report. That's all from this slide. So as we can see here on this first chart bar, we can see is it the student comfortable when they switch on their webcam? But the answer is not, because the personality of people was a bit of shy. So that's, and the webcam just need to focus our face. So that's why the people will feel uncomfortable when they are switch on their webcam. The second and the third chart bar was regarding with the interactive student when they are doing the online classes. As we know, before the pandemic of COVID-19 start, we have a lot of experience to use the internet. For example, we will chit chat to our friends on use the social media, and when we encounter some problem, some study problem like mathematics, we don't know how to solve it, we will uh, watch the video on the YouTube to get a solution. So that's why we will not too stranger when we are use the on internet to learn something, especially from now. And the fourth is it the learning experience of the student? Is it meet their expectation? But apparently, see from this chart, quite satisfactory. So that means the school still have a lot of place to improve our learning environment of students, so it can be gradually to reach the student expectation on the online learning. And now on the fifth chart bar, as you can see, most of the people find online classes to be more flexible compared to the physical classes. For example, if go to the physical classes, students will waste the time on their journey to wait the traffic light. Sometimes we're suffering the traffic jams. As we can see here, has a few more students get some problem on the concentration. Maybe they can set the phone silence so that can be not be easy distracted when they during on the online class. And even though there's another way is get a good sleep, so it will not be easy to feel tired. And the next one is most of the people will able to maintain interest in the online teaching method even after more than 1 years on online learning. So it was a good result, especially during this pandemic. And we can see here on this part have more than half of people are able to spend more time on their study, so that the parents will not be worried about this. The online learning will affect the sufficient of learning for the student. And the last part for me is the student can be able to differentiate their time to spend on online classes, but whenever it is learning or relax, they will clearly to know what kind of work they shall to do now. And that's all for me. I very appreciate for time to listen my present, and let's pass to the next presenter.
Hi guys, I'm Khoo Chen Hua and I'm the presenter of the topics of findings. So let's start our presentation. Let's see the first bar chart. The first bar chart, most of them chose neither modes of study. So they were unable or weren't skipping or missing class when the online class is in progress. So take a look for the next graph. Next graph, most of them choose face-to-face class because face-to-face class are more easier to communicate with the lecturer and solving the problem with the lecturer. Yeah. Next, able to allocate time for themselves. Most of them choose online class because online class have a fixed time, so they can allocate their time to make revision or do their homework. Yeah. Next, more comfortable asking question. Most of them choose online class because online class can asking question with the lecturer without opening the camera, so they will feel more comfortable and does not have pressure. So next, give a choice. The last bar chart, give a choice. Most of them choose face-to-face class because face-to-face class can more easier to concentrate on the class. The lecturer also can focus on all of the students and also can more easier to solve the problems. Okay, so my presentation until here. Thanks. I will pass for the next presenter.
So hello everyone, my name is Lim Yiming from Group 6, and I'm going to talk about conclusion and recommendation of this report. So there are three main conclusions that we have found in this report. Firstly, the majority of the pupils excels in adapting to online educations. They not really face any problems during online classes or feel uncomfortable on it. Secondly, they are also excellent at incorporating online lessons into their daily life and will not be hampered in their learning as a result of home study. For example, like revisions after every lesson. Thirdly, we are most delighted and grateful that online classes have made students who do not often ask questions involved in the classroom, which considerably improve their learning efficiency. So these are the three main points that we can conclude in this report. So next, let's move on to the recommendations. So firstly, perhaps the school should agree that students should be allowed to pick their preferred learning techniques in order to enhance their learning efficiency. Secondly, scientific and technological help should be provided. Some number of students exploit this service flow to further their own goals, such as skipping courses. Lastly, to prevent abuses from spreading in our school, schools can undertake surprise inspections on students who pick online courses during class time, or a series of comparable procedures. So these are the recommendations of this report, and also it's the end of the presentation of our report. Thank you for listening.